part of the cargo ship. So today what we want to do is we want to start creating the subsystems and getting all of the navigation working. Alrighty. So let's see. It's kind of funny because at the beginning, like, nobody's watching, but
At that point, why
Happy.
bother doing an intro if no one's gonna listen?
because
I
I
mean, he's
upload it
not
to
gonna- yeah.
YouTube afterwards. So
And
yeah, so I do an intro for that because I don't want to dub over later. That's annoying to me.
or maybe you should just talk.
Okay, well, whatever, but still. All right, so what do we want to do? So
Also, are you actually live? Because I don't see you. And
yeah, let me turn on my Discord status. There we go.
no, as in I'm looking on the Starbase character.
Yeah, it's live for me.
Not yet, probably. Live.
It's probably just working on putting it together, I think.
Probably. I need to find my second cargo crate. I found one of them.
But okay, so let's see.
I
What do I
need to
want to
sh-
start with? I'm gonna put in some batteries, but
I
continue.
need to check which hauler is my hauler. This is my hauler. There are like 20 haulers flying around.
Oh my. It's
Oh,
the
those
mystery.
newbies, I hate them.
Who's the hauler? Whose hauler is it?
All right. When I say I'm about to set off, could you guys remind me to check the durability tool, please?
Yeah.
Check the durability too.
Hey man, don't forget
I'm
to
not
check
about to-
check the durability tool.
Yeah.
I know what I said.
I deserve this.
Alrighty, these are ouch.
This
Okay,
is
I'm
aggressive.
gonna have to bolt these in manually. That's
Come
annoying.
on.
All right. Now I'm just gonna have to look for the second.
But so, let's see. I want to get doors. I also want to get other subsystems. Let's see. Maybe we'll do weapons today as well.
Didn't you want to have like special weapons?
Well,
You
not
can, like,
not necessarily special weapons, but
Attach 6 of the auto
Weapons
cannons onto
nonetheless.
a rotary thing, so you could have like a rotary machine, a minigun. That's
a minigun.
a minigun. A minigun.
so
You know,
you shoot like
some-
miniguns.
I think somebody
like a
was
minigun?
talking about making a like a what's it called? A railgun.
Revolver.
Yeah.
Ray gun what?
Yeah, but what if you did that, but with mini?
A ray gun what?
A railgun
A
revolver,
railgun
basically. Like
yeah.
kind of like a Gatling gun. Let's hope that kind of sticks it in place. That's okay if it fails for now. We're gonna reinforce that later when we finish up the nose. So, as long as it can just stick in and stay
I
there.
haven't actually seen the Megahauler. That's very large.
I'm gonna move these back actually, because those are
So
starting
this
to
is
poke
what I'm
out
going to
the
be
front.
crashing, right? What you're building?
This will not be crashing.
But this is what I'm going to be crashing, right?
You're not gonna be flying.
Answer the question.
You're not gonna be crashing it because you're not gonna be flying it.
That is the correct answer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where actually is... Hang on, let me get up.
But anyway, so I'm just gonna
Hell
bolt
yeah,
in these
shipboard
batteries.
class 1.28.
Oh, that one.
What are these like spaceship module starter kit?
Oh, so those are the spaceship modules are little pre-made things that you can put on your ship that are easy. So like if you don't want to assemble a thruster yourself, you can just drag one from out of there.
Ah, nice.
Yeah. Okay, so every time we have to actually hit save as instead of save, and that's really annoying. But connect these. Can I actually do that? No, I can't. So what I'll do is I'll connect them over here. That'll work. And then, let's see. Not sure how I want to connect these, but I could just do something like this. There we go. Alrighty. Cool. And then let's see. So
Wait, how do I
doors.
delete something?
You just hit the delete key. Select it and hit the delete key. Alright, so I want to do sliding doors on this. Now, how do I want to do that?
So machinery is not really something you can use yet. I mean, like robotic arm and
No,
stuff.
not yet.
I'm annoyed I forgot my mining backpack, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I can see why.
I spent so much fuel to get this far. I'm just not getting it.
Wait, didn't you forget it already like once?
No, this is my third time forgetting it. Out of the 5 mining trips I've done, of which one has been successful, the other one resulted in my entire ship being decapitated.
What?
Um,
I haven't heard about this story yet.
yeah, I have multiple
You
questions.
were in the voice chat when I crashed my ship.
Yeah, but you didn't say you did.
It was,
Decapitated,
yeah.
Well, okay, technically it got amputated of its legs. if
It's
you're
a
gonna be-
it's a spaceship.
Well, yeah, but
It doesn't have legs. Why?
Yeah.
Why
but
does
if
the
it
ship?
was-
Why does
if
the
it-
ship
no,
have
as in,
legs?
I'm doing it's a metaphor, goddammit. In that it lost all of its thrust.
I have no comment.
No.
I don't have a comment.
Alrighty, there we
Wait,
go.
So how many ships have you lost?
2?
Then we'll put in the sliding doors right here.
And the other times you just had enough luck.
Actually,
This
no,
is-
I've only lost
I like
one
to use
ship.
this one.
I've only lost one ship.
Uh-huh.
Yet.
Yeah, for now.
How do I make it not transparent? It's important.
That is the question, Watson. How do you?
I don't know, that's why I was asking you. Because you're the one that's actually good at this.
Wait, what are you trying to make
Ship
transparent?
warp class 0.12. Okay, I need more.
Okay, but have you ever had a ship warp class of literally 0? Like, there's a warp class, but it's 0.
Yeah.
How do you even get that?
Through sad times. That's the
You
key.
just not bolt your ship together.
It was rough. It was that one rescue I had.
That's not an answer.
It
Alright.
kinda is.
Well, I mean, the ship was completely like destroyed, pretty much.
How do you even get there?
Let's do like 72. That looks about right.
Alright, so yeah, the batteries are refusing to
No.
charge. Oh, it might be because I don't think they're rechargeable batteries, because they're special batteries which are rechargeable.
It shouldn't. What?
I don't know, I'm saying what?
Yes,
and
you're
you
saying
can't
what?
stop me.
I
Good job.
wasn't planning on it, but
That
good
was
work.
a sarcastic clap.
That's what I thought.
That was a sarcastic clap. Let's pick like
See-
a...
See, I would do one for myself, but I used push to talk, so.
Actually, unless I can use it. I'll just use this to cover up the door.
Okay, now it just tilts down. Why does it just tilt down?
That's really annoying. Why can't it just go in the middle? That would be handy dandy. So,
Why can't I have a ship that flies straight?
well, you see,
Wait, your hauler doesn't fly straight.
No.
Oh, how? You
I
just had to
don't
do
know.
nothing. You could have just bought it and just flown it, man.
I know, and I did.
allegedly.
And how? Oh, why doesn't it fly straight?
I don't know.
Ah, I hate the snapping. Let's try and snap it better. Okay, that doesn't help at all. Ah, snapping.
Ah, snapping. It's
Yeah.
sometimes useful, sometimes really annoying.
Sometimes it's just why. I'm just gonna hit Shift C and say that looks about right. That looks about right. Let's do this one first, so. I figure 5 bolts on a door like this is usually good, and then it also looks pretty to just do it like that.
More bolts.
I'm actually
Yeah.
confused as to how this doesn't fly straight. I'm gonna be.
You're the pilot. That's why.
I actually agree with you on this one.
5 bolts is a little overkill on each, but
Wait, I think I might know why.
oh, he's becoming self-aware.
Shut up!
I wonder in I wonder in nature. A wild hydra. Wild hydra getting self-aware of his mistakes. Okay, we're just
No,
playing
no.
here. Okay.
I don't know why those are red, but come on.
And I have no idea which one is our station.
There we go. A beautiful sliding door.
Wait, how do you not know which one is our station?
Because I can't. Oh, okay. No, okay. I know which one's our station.
Thank you.
Good work.
Shut up!
Good job. I believe in you.
Don't bully me.
You can make it, we believe. Of course, we won't be looking, but we'll be in our bunker, but we
In
believe.
space, no one can hear you believe.
Yeah, mom.
In
Okay, sorry. That is mean to him. Okay. You can't handle it yet.
No, not yet. Soon, soon.
Soon. Soon. Wait, where do you like start with?
So usually when you're building a ship, you want to start with like, well, its purpose. So like,
Yeah, cargo. Let's say
yeah.
cargo.
so you'll want to put it in the cargo crates, and then you'll want to then do the frame.
first the cargo freights and then the frame?
Yeah, that's what I do.
Wait,
How
so
long is
you
the
don't need
kilometer?
like here beams in between the freights,
No, you can have them alongside of them.
but don't you need like to connect the? Don't you need to access like the freights later on?
The crates,
For the
you don't actually have to access them yourself. You only need to connect to them using a resource bridge, which is connected using wires and pipes.
so
So what you really need is a resource bridge, and that's what needs to be exposed.
wait, and so can I like do the resource bridge in the editor?
Yeah. It is in devices, cargo, and then it's right below modular or crate.
And I can also do like a cable,
Yeah.
other stuff here. Resource bridge.
Sweet, the other door works.
Hey, how do I actually like hold
Alrighty.
the research bridge?
So you'll want to put it on a device base. Are you familiar with those?
Nope.
Okay. So a device base can be found in machinery and then under thrusters. So it's called device hardpoint. You'll want to take one of those out, and there's a side with the 4 circles on it. You don't want to put it on that side. But so you take the resource bridge, and it you align it, and it should snap with the one side of the device plate thing. Do you want me to? I can show you on my stream how to do it.
Oh wait, you mean like device hard point?
Yes, that's correct.
And then you can like put the device hard point on cargo freights?
Sim, how long does it take
you
to
don't-
travel a kilometer?
You don't actually need it on cargo plates. And sorry, what?
How long does it take to travel a kilometer on it?
On what ship?
A jetpack.
Well, if you're going, I think it's 6 meters a second. That's a lot. So if you
and
just do one,
ships actually stop when they reach a kilometer
yes.
without. Okay, good.
All right. So there are the 2 enhancers, and we'll add just for the. Do we want to do this for the sake of symmetry? We do kind of want to do this for the sake of symmetry. Can I actually fit it? I don't think I can fit one in there. So what I'll do. Yeah, so the enhancers, they just they increase the efficiency of each. Like, that's the best answer I've gotten. Like, they'll increase the efficiency of everything that's running. There is a wiki page about them, I think. I'm not an expert on them in any sense though, so
The enhancers are there's a section for them on the engine.
yeah.
Wait, where can I find the pipe to?
Oh. The pipe tool?
Yeah.
So, have you selected the cable tool?
Yes.
So, in the top,
yeah, I see, yeah.
yeah,
And
Right.
then I can like connect the hard point.
yeah.
With this.
You'll want to connect the hard point to the crates using a pipe and a wire. But yeah, that's correct. All right, so we've got doors. Let's see. What else did we want to do? Ah, yes, we wanted to do turrets. Let's go with machinery. So we actually need a device base for these. So we'll just go with a large hard point. Actually, might want to go with a small device hard point. Since this is not built in an like odd. Since this isn't built in an odd like grid, I can do that though. That works. And then I'm just gonna copy this and paste it over on the other side just so I don't forget where it is. That way there won't be any misalignments later on if I forget. Cool.
Oh, it's annoying that the connection point is blinking. The cable tour.
It's blinking?
Yeah. Like when I hover over it.
I forget what that means. I don't think I've seen that in a while.
Yeah. But they update this, yeah,
Yeah.
today.
Okay, so we can put some plates back here. So we'll do that later once we start doing plating on this bad boy. But for now, we'll just...
Wait, so one cargo box is like one stack?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So we've got the turntable. I think the cradle. Yeah, cradle's next,
Why
but we
is
want to
the
use cradle
center of mass,
advanced.
like, which part of the ship warp class is the actual center of mass? 'Cause, like, it's not.
Yep,
It's a
that'll
long
work.
word.
Oh yeah, actually ask, and you can like make lamps shine even like brighter.
Yeah, the lamps.
Yeah, you can shine them even brighter so they can like function as floodlights apparently.
Oh, well, we can try that out here. Yeah, so we'll be able to fix this once we get plates behind it, but for now we can leave it with that issue. Let's see. So, maneuvering thrusters. That's what we want to do.
Okay, so I'm really confused because the thrusters at the top of the ship are doing 159.061 thrust, whereas the ones at the bottom are doing 167.433.
Yeah.
Which is really weird.
Mm-hmm.
That seems like an MFC error.
There have been issues with MFCs in the past, so...
At least I know it's probably not my fault that it's broken.
Actually, were those aligned? No, I want to select them again. There we go. There's a set, and then we'll want to put our next set right in front of these doors, actually. Because these slide... Actually, wait, which way do they slide? That'll determine. Okay. So we'll want to put them over here.
Wait, where can I see how much it costs?
So at the top, like kind of on the left, you see all the checks?
Yeah.
Yeah, so what you want to do is the check that's right to the left of the save icon, Um, check that. That'll pull up the price.
Ah, within budget.
So those hold on, those will.
Oh, already at 380,000, 82,000.
Oof. What are you putting on it?
Cargo boxes.
How many?
Probably 24.
Okay.
But
Yikes.
they're not there yet. But I have only like 12.
That's still
Gonna double the
expensive.
price. Yeah. And so then I'm gonna like build around the cargo frames the actual frame.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Alright, and then these other ones, I guess we can put them right back here. That would seem reasonable. Right there. And we'll just flip. And always trying to make sure they're symmetrical. Alright, and then what we'll do is we'll hold on to those, and we'll also copy these, and flip it just completely upside down. Where are the back ones? Yeah, they're right there. Hey, Holcrafter, how's it going?
Hello there.
General Kenobi.
Good to hear, man. Alright, that should all be lined up. And then whack it with the auto bolt. See, ship class is still 0.02 because of these. Can't really do much, but what actually can I? I don't know how that's bolted. Yeah, this is gonna be a Megahauler. So this is gonna be called the Bastet Light. So light in that it doesn't have that many cargo crates compared to the heavy, and its armament is relatively lower. So the Bastet Light, so it'll only have 2 turrets on the sides, and I forget how many cargo crates it actually has. Let me recount. Okay, this has 96 cargo crates, yeah. And then the Bastet Heavy will have 192 cargo crates. So, yeah. That'll be for when we get mining lasers, though. That won't actually be used until we get mining lasers, or a lot of people who just want to mine.
Yeah. A lot of protection.
Yeah.
I'm just approaching the station. I'm gonna.
Wait,
despawn
at
this
what
big
cost
bad-
rate are you?
Right now,
Yeah.
hold on a second. Let me actually get a correct one, because these are counting. This is currently at 5.1 million.
Oh, Jesus.
There you go. Yeah, mining, like, this is gonna require a big crew.
Yeah.
Hello there, Scout. But yeah, this is gonna be a big crew, just out of principle. And I don't know how how the auto bolter decided that that was a good spot to put a bolt through. How it was even possible to put a bolt through there. But the auto bolter does what it wants.
It has
So,
its own will.
yeah. I think I may actually just put plates behind that like prematurely to have it so it won't fly off if I need to test fly. So oh, that's what I forgot to do. That's annoying. LMAO. I should probably disable that as well. Because for some reason my Streamlabs has been acting up. I thought I
It
completely...
has also developed its own will.
Yeah, I thought I disabled it, but apparently I didn't disable it. Hey Panda. Let's see. Let's just pipe this up first. I don't really want to have
I
to...
see someone's hauler.
Maybe it's my hauler. I lost it at the beginning.
I wonder how many haulers have been lost in all of Starbase.
Probably too many.
Yeah,
It
hundreds.
should be like an hauler
Like a memorial.
graveyard.
Yeah.
Hang on, guys. Check organization chat. I'll send it in there.
Oh, these power lines are icky. But we can do redundant connections later as well, because right now they're not very necessary. But
It's like a weird hauler.
it could have been a lot of people have started modifying haulers. Could be one of those.
Well, it is.
This?
Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do the runs from the back of the ship to the front for those propellant tanks. Oh, can I? Okay, there we go. Actually, wait. What we can do is we can actually just hook them up directly to the cargo crates, because the cargo crates will transfer fuel and power. What is it? Alt? Nope, it's space. That's it. Alrighty. There we go, and then we'll put in power. We'll just use the same connections. There's no disadvantage to using it like that. Alright, so now we'll just wire up the back of these cargo crates into the ship's network, and then that will all be good. We'll just wire it directly into the FCU. So far, we put in the doors, so the sliding doors now work, and have an actual spot for them. Come on. So now you can go inside. Then we've just done a little bit of touching up with the generators, and we put enhancers on those to make sure they all run well. And let's see, we threw in some batteries right here, and we put on the turret bases, and we also put on the maneuver thrusters, and have just finished wiring up those tanks. I think that's really all we've done today so far. do is... Oh, my dog is so loud. Yeah, it can fly, but only in a straight line. Yeah, we're in one of the organization channels for now.
Alright, I've grabbed my pickaxe, grabbed my mining backpack. Now I can go mine.
Are you sure? Have you forgotten anything else?
Yes.
What? What have you forgotten? You lied?
Okay, there we go. It's properly showing.
Basic intelligence.
34 million propellant in the entire ship. How fast are you guys? Oh, that's what I wanted to do. Radiators. Okay, so those require device bases. Now, let's see. So, we'll show you how fast it goes right now. So, you guys be the judge. I think it needs more thrusters, so triangles, but... So, I think it should have triangles on it. This is pretty slow, but may just put a couple here and here. Yeah. So what
Okay, I've tried
Yeah, Hydro?
respawning it. It still doesn't go in a straight line.
Is that right?
How do you do that always, man?
How do I always make my ships not fly?
Yes. How? I want to know. Because this is like your talent or something. To make ships not fly in a straight line.
Let's just make
Also,
sure
it's
these
only
line
the
up.
second.
There we go. And
It's
yeah,
a second ship, isn't it?
we may just put two banks of triangle thrusters here and here. And yeah, the cockpit, might be moved to the front, but like that's where we have some of our propellant tanks, and also there will be more crew. Like there's only the one bridge now, but there's going to be a second bridge down there and all that. There might be a point man. We'll see. Haven't really it's kind of difficult to experiment, but because like right now from here, like I would feel comfortable piloting this through the belt. I didn't bolt something in, but
Well, I gotta go.
you gotta head out.
Yep.
Alrighty. See ya.
Might be back later.
Okay. And we'll copy and paste this entire thing and just do the same. Actually, we're gonna rotate it around as well. Yeah, I believe somebody was bargaining with one of the devs to get why oh, I know. uh, the like area expanded that we can fly in, because right now it's only like 5 kilometers, I think.
Only.
Yeah, but it's still. Yeah, I think on this one for now, like, just, yeah, snap tool may actually, but does that look about right? That looks about right.
What the? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay. Alright, so we'll wire these up, get all that running. Yeah, maybe a little bit. Yeah. I line it to like the middle of those. It should be fine now. But anyway, the FCU and MFC would compensate, theoretically at least. Yeah. Is it actually still on properly? I think so. But I guess we'll find out. So we'll put the cable in through here. Same with the pipe. And we'll go over here and do the same thing. And then if these work, then we'll start naming all of the maneuver thrusters, and then we can get some other stuff in there. This would be 13, I think. Thruster power 13. Yeah, I actually have to name the thruster. Come on. 13 and 14. Okay, we'll move out in a second. But also, so what I'm doing right now is, so with these triangle thrusters, I'm naming them, if they're in a group, I'm naming them to the same thruster power, because that way, so when you are like maneuvering, it would count them as separate thrusters, but in the same spot. And for some reason, that one just freaks out. It'll just mess everything up. And probably general.
I
What's up?
hate this thing that automatically like
Auto bolt.
nah, I mean he auto place thing.
Snapping.
Yeah, snapping. Oh,
You can
Jesus
hit
Christ.
Shift C to disable it.
Yeah, but I need it. Kinda.
Yeah. You can also, so do you see the snap tool?
Snap tool.
It's the one with like the grid in your
yeah.
toolbox. That one's really helpful for snapping stuff that's like is wonky too. Alright, so let's figure out if that works. Okay, it works, and it's faster, much faster. Alright, here, Lumi, do you want to move to general?
Yeah, why not?
Alright. There we go. Yeah, I really like the different colors. Oh, that reminds me. Here, let me find it. So I took a picture of somebody else's thruster trails, and it was beautiful. Yeah, it's it's gonna be a massive cargo ship. So this is only the light version, but all right. So now, since we have 13 and 14, I'm gonna start naming all of the maneuver thrusters. So this will be, we'll start with 15, and then we'll just work our way around. So 15, 16, and got 17 and 18. I have yet to figure out how I'm going to do the control scheme on this because there are going to be so many levers that I'm not quite sure what I'll do with them all. Alright, so then we'll have 21 and 22 right here. Oh, and keep in mind, this bridge right here is going to be copy and pasted onto the bottom as well. It'll balance everything out much better, and that way there's a double bridge in case one, gets hit. This might be attacked, so we want to make sure that it can survive, as well as it helps with observing asteroids. So we start with 23 out here. So 23 and 24.
Have you thought about putting the elevators in yet?
So once we get the whatchamacallits running, once we get the other bridge, so I don't want to fully put them in until we get the other bridge. So, thanks.
Gotta make sure they don't interfere with each other.
Yeah. And yeah, it's a lot unfurnished right now, so it probably does look like that, yeah. And yeah, up to 27 crates is the maximum, which is going to be a slight issue, so I have an idea though. Let me just...
Isn't that one of the things they're fixing tomorrow though?
Yeah. So this won't be done by tomorrow. So
It might be operable, but it won't be plated and protected, right?
oh yeah, it won't be plated. Oh, yeah, I can kind of see because of the two bridges, but we'll see how it looks when it's fully armored, because when we put all the plating and everything on, it'll look completely different.
Also, the turrets will change what its outline looks like as well.
Yeah, the turrets will have a little bit of a bump out. So, but this is what I like about the cargo crates. You can use both propellant and cabling from them. It just takes a long time because you have to sneak in.
Do they auto connect to each other when you put them next to each other?
What do you mean? Oh, yeah, the cargo crates?
Yeah.
Yeah. They just form an entire interface, and it's really handy.
And they act as pipes, hence why you can get the propellant up to the front.
Yep.
Pretty sweet feature.
Mm-hmm. And so that way, like, uh, the you'd have to take out all of the cargo crates in a line if you were to fully lose like propellant back and forth to the front and rear of your ship.
It's pretty sweet to not have to have a wiring chase.
Yeah, because otherwise without these, I would just be running like a couple lines along the entirety of the ship, and that would not be a fun time if one got hit.
Yeah, I guess it already creates its own redundancy.
Mm-hmm. But so we're just gonna be stuck here wiring all of these in for a hot second. So I think that's almost all. Yeah, we just need 2 more on the front. Yeah, 2 more.
And then you can do a steering chest, right?
Yeah, it will most likely either not work well or not work at all. But let's see. Yeah, the turret cradles are massive. Like, even I was kind of surprised by that. I was doing some testing yesterday to figure out like how they worked, but they are a little crazy. Like, so what I was thinking, so there are 2 different kinds of turret cradles. Hey, morning, Bonehead. But so there are 2 different kinds of like turret cradles. So there are these, so you can put like a seat in the middle and have a turret on either side, or you can also have the smaller one. This
Do
one.
both the small and the large one have an
So
integrated armor?
yeah. So this is advanced, and then this is just basic. Um, but with the basic, like this one you'd control from further away. Yeah, so these only have pitch, so you put it on a, yeah, so it all works. Like you just put it on the turntable. So I would put this on a turntable as well, but it still has pitch. I don't think it has, see, like on this one, it has maximum pitches, whereas this one, come on, can go all the way around. So like I'd prefer this one in case you have to turn all the way around. Otherwise, like it could be difficult to follow fighters, but oh yeah. So we finished up those ones. So now we also finished up these ones actually too. So let's just double check. That annoys me, but let's save.
What's the warp class again? I can't read.
The warp class is 0.02 right now, but that's because of the turret cradles. So what we're gonna need is we are going to need the plating on to start like, because what you need for that is you need to bolt it through the plating. So, and yeah, what we could do is have some like short range finders, and if they hit something, it could just like completely stop the ship until you hit like an override control. Actually, wait, why did I copy all those? These are all I want.
Milbury, were you the one who was talking in the main server about that yesterday with saying?
I want center.
About the collision avoidance.
Oh, collision avoidance is such a time of waste.
Yeah, it's so
Sort of.
finicky because you need some sort of random access memory with YOLO chips, and that takes a lot of coding.
It's not a thing you want to talk about. Kinda annoying.
Yeah, I guess you wouldn't need random access memory if you were only just going to tell it, hey, stop if there's something in front of you. But if you wanted to be like real crazy, you could
Thank
start
you
to
for
get
the
it.
follow. So we've got pitch, roll, yaw. Yeah. Alrighty. So we'll bolt them all in and we'll see. I hope this flies first time. But let's just. Okay. That's when pressing Q, it dips you down like that, but when pressing E, it's fine. Hello, Jackson. How's your day been? But so, pitch is fine. Yaw. Yaw is perfectly fine. Now, this is what I don't get. So, rolling to the right, perfectly okay. Rolling to the left, it pitches the nose down like that. What it could be is one of the buttons could be misaligned, or not one of the buttons. One of the maneuver thrusters could have been mislabeled, but oh, and there go the turret cradles. But oh, it's pretty
If it was
maneuverable.
mislabeled, it would have been pretty easy to find, since I think it would be like towards top right.
Yeah, so I'll check that. The bottom right could be, yeah. But it flies, so that's really nice,
It's very smooth.
even if all else fails. So 28. Okay, it's unique. Yeah. It's got a cable connection. Yep. And it's also got... Ah, yeah, it doesn't have a pipe connection. Good catch there, thank you. Alright, perfect. So all the controls work. Look at that. Ooh. And the obligatory turret things falling off. Well, I mean, either way, it still works, but so, pretty thruster trail. I think I may want to add in another set of triangle thrusters.
If you do, would you move those ones up?
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, I
Looks
could.
like a
Mhm.
modern container.
It is
Yeah.
massive. Oh yeah, I could move these up. I could just copy and paste like this. Are they bolted still? They aren't, which is... Yeah, the turning is beautiful, especially for something this chunky. That is really nice. So, alright, let's see. So we could add some triangle thrusters in like on top of each other or on the insides. Now, I think we should go with on top of each other because I still want to fit in some radiators in here so that we don't have to use that much coolant.
Especially since you've boosted the efficiency of the generator.
Yeah. So, overall... Oh yeah, the Star Destroyers.
It's like Star Destroyer V1.
Yeah, one of the early ones. Okay, so let's see, does this clip? No, so we are going to use snapping.
Or maybe a later version when they realized they didn't need aerodynamics in space.
Alright, and then select that. Then bop. And
Are
we'll
those
move.
centered on the back of the ship?
These are not
Apparently
centered
not.
right now.
That
I'm just.
might mess with your pitch.
These are not centered right now. I'm just slapping them on and then I'm gonna center them once I fit them properly. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll select all 4 modules and then we'll also select the U. And then if they're the same height as the box thruster, Yeah, it looks like they're the same height as a box thruster, like two of them put together. So all we need to do is align it with a box thruster. That looks about right.
To check, you could use the snap tool and snap it to the beam in the same, like, general.
Yeah, that's true.
I think it would line up directly with one of the junctions.
Well, see, because we're still going off of this, which doesn't, it's not perfectly aligned anymore.
True.
Like it, I guess it never was, but
Do you need to put beams behind them to make sure they've got a good connection?
um, actually no, they're pretty fine where they are, I think. Let's
The hard
just,
points are pretty resilient, huh?
yeah, oh, it is still bolting. Yeah, see, really, it's just because a couple more bolts are needed. Yeah, and still, like, the warp class is 1.43 for those, which is pretty good. So this also needs another bolt. So what we'll do is we'll just go like this. Bop bop. Fixed. And then you also need it, so another bop bop. And look, perfect. Alright, then we'll wire them up and then we'll rename them again. I think I'm gonna have to move that back a bit. There we go. There we are. And then I think these are 13 and 14. Yeah. So we'll just classic copy paste. You all get you all good, Lumi?
Nah, I'm suffering.
What are you suffering from?
From the beams.
Ship
Man.
editor-itis.
Yeah.
They really need to put that destruction job.
Alright, so this is probably gonna like rip out. Oh, no, they all work. Awesome. Now that is much more speedy. Alright. Yeah. That would be... See, I'm not sure how I would... I'm not a YOLOL guy, so while I can do some stuff, that's like crazy. Well, see, the nice thing about the ship is you don't have to fill it with cargo. So if they have cargo in them, they weigh the same as if they didn't have cargo. So we already know how fast it'll be. And then for the heavy version, when we have all of these cargo crates and oh, please don't crash. There we go. Yeah, I know it's kind of weird, but I'm not gonna lie, it does help for testing. Because that way, you know, we actually know. So,
It takes a lot of load off the client.
yeah. Because that way you don't have to calculate for each crate and then each material. So,
Every time you add one voxel to a crate, it doesn't mess with the entire ship.
alright, so now we gotta decide something. Well, I've slightly made up my mind, but so for the turret weapons, so I say we go with lasers because lasers recharge, and they use energy, and you don't have to buy magazines for them. Like, well, you do, but only the initial magazine. Versus if we were to use autocannon ammo and all of that, the autocannons have started to, like, ammo is starting to become kind of expensive. And also we'd have to store extra on the ship potentially.
And the ammo always provides an explosive hazard.
Yeah. So I'm thinking lasers are the way to go.
They're also
So,
more accurate as well.
yeah. Lasers add on a lot of money though. Well, they all add on a lot of money. If we were to fully equip a turret with armor and everything, it would be like 300k a turret.
Oh Jesus.
No, the ideal, we're not going to be killing other mining ships, but because of just the sheer size of this and the amount of resources it can carry, we think that it's better to be protected and not have to fly with an escort.
Admittedly, even with this thing, it would still probably be better to fly with 1 to 2 escort ships, but that's...
Yeah, I agree. Oh
We
yeah,
would need escort ships first.
I have plenty of money to buy this ship. Right now I could buy it almost 3 times over.
Yeah, we had a
So,
Carasium run
because it's 6.35. Yes, we did. Well,
a
Lumi,
while
you
ago.
did all the work there, so.
I mean, yeah.
But yeah, and just wait until we start getting plating on. Plating is gonna make this
Expensive.
suffer. Yeah. Like for a ship this size, I'd guess that since we're gonna be doing decorative plating as well, it might go up as much as like 1 million.
Still worth it, though.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
what I want to do now is just copy the bridge over to the bottom.
I mean, we could just buy 2, and then we have an escort ship.
Yeah.
Escort a carrier with another carrier.
Easy.
So we'll just copy paste all that. We'll see how it works.
There's a window floating off on the side.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can
I'm gonna
we can delete it. Let's move it
gonna
out.
try making a fighter, I think.
Nice.
I think adding the second bridge will actually increase the fuel efficiency since the FCU doesn't have to compensate.
Why does it not spin? Oh, probably that. But yeah, that's one thing. Like you're gonna have to start looking over your shoulder. Like I've always done that right before I've left the safe zone, because yikes. But
Might want some sort of rear gunner on top of the
No, not on top. Under.
where would you put it? There's 2 bridges.
well, nose, kind of like down there. So what I do need to change though
But
is up
no
here.
was talking about people chasing you.
There's T's that I need to add in.
Okay, so I think a fighter you should like start with the
Yeah.
thrusters.
I definitely am gonna vertex snap this, but these 3 need to be poking downwards as well. And yeah, another builder's tip, always drag instead of just deleting outright, because that will take out the attachment plates. Alright, we'll wait for that to auto bolt, and then we will... And I love getting spammed by the update thing. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
update, like, I know.
12 hours till the ship is viable because of its cargo crates.
Alright. Yeah, I know, I don't think we're gonna make it, but... Okay, and then so for this bridge, what we're actually gonna do is it's upside down right now, but we'll just flip everything. And so instead of having like a downwards view on this, you'll have an upwards view.
Well, up is relative.
Oh,
You lose
that's
the top bridge,
actually
you can
that's
just
true.
change
Up
which
is
way
view.
up is.
Up is you can just flip upside down for this one. And
I
then
don't think a lot of
once we
people
get the
have done-
elevators in, then you can
keep it-
just go like that, and then you'll be in the mining deck. So there is two main reasons that we're duping the bridge. So one, um, I just blanked, but so the first reason is when we're piloting around, it can help to have two bridges, especially when it's this long, so that they can see if there's something else. And then yeah, that's the other one, center of mass. So this theoretically, if okay, so I know why those aren't connected, but so the center of mass should be equal now, and actually should this theoretically should be faster.
Yeah, like one of the main problems with like say the Ithaca is that it's got an offset bridge in the front and then like one in the back, so it turns like a
Yeah, so this should run more efficient than if it were without. Okay, I'll just bolt these on real quick. How did I bolt those on? Did I just go through the... I think I did, yeah. No, it doesn't. There's actually like no weight difference.
Wait, so where do you attach like a box thruster and where do you
So
attach?
you will attach a box thruster. So you see the like blue thing on the side, each side. You'll just
Yeah,
attach that to a device hard point.
module.
Yeah.
Hard point. Okay.
and when you turn on vertex snapping, so the points that you connect on.
And yeah, I can show you how bright those are. We'll just lay them out on the ship. Alright, so we have the three different kinds. Do I have snapping on? I do. Not. So, these are all have been in the universe. We can't use all of them, but so we'll just wire them up.
Would these go on overplating?
These can go over plating. So on this, we may actually have lights, but so...
Or like one lights on the front of the ship and then on the front of the bridges?
Oh, I forgot to bolt them in. That's something that I should do. But you can see it kind of drowns everything else out and is insanely bright. So to my knowledge, I don't know that you can actually modify how bright they are. Like I know there's lamp on, lamp off. Let's see if we can change it in here. Yeah, no, we can't, but that's how bright they are. Their fall off range is really short, but oh yeah, it would definitely call attention to the ship. So I'm not sure about this one, if we'll have it on this ship, but like when I do a second version of my rescue ship, we'll definitely have lights on there, because that way it's easier to spot. But so that's how bright the lights are, and we can't change the how does... Okay, that looked... Oh, that's because I had it selected. I was like, that looked blue, but we can't change the colors right now, sadly.
There are different colors, though, right? Like the ones in the stations are.
Yeah, that's mainly developer cosmetic choice, though.
Yeah.
I haven't tried that. Like a mini spotlight, essentially.
That would probably help with the blinding yourself.
Yeah, that could help at night. So something's definitely falling off. I wonder what it is, actually. Here, I actually wanna... It probably is, but because it moved me a little bit to the left, I want to just double check that it's not something from the other bridge. Oh, the tubes, yeah. still need to connect the middle ones much better. Hello. There we go. Oh, can I not bolt there? I guess not. Let's see, where do we want? There we go. But, I mean, we could do an experimental, spotlight, potentially. But so, here,
I
right
really
now,
hope the devs adjust the light.
yeah, I would prefer if they made their own, like they actually implemented it. But right now, what we'll do is we'll put on the radiators for the engine. So I'm just gonna have them right. Should we have them right there or like right here? I kind of like them spread further apart, just for posterity.
Make servicing
The ship
easier.
looks kind of like a sword.
It does, yeah.
Or
A
something
really
else,
short
like-
sword.
Yeah.
Call it a deck.
If this was like a frigate, it could be called the dagger. You know, we could modify this into a frigate later on if necessary.
Call
Right.
this one Bastet knife, the second one Bastet sword.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna be honest, I don't like the radiator parts, they're annoying, but because like you have to have them on in such that specific way. Also, do you have to do anything to enable the radiators?
That's a really good question. I don't know. I was gonna ask you how they.
Because to my knowledge, you just wire the so you pipe them up to the generator because the generator has a hard point like that I can connect them to, and then you pipe them up to pipe and wire, and that's it.
And they make it so that it doesn't use coolant as quickly, correct?
Yeah, and it wouldn't be bad if they snapped correctly.
The perfect length to
But
fit between the
The
box
funny
buttons,
thing
though.
about these is they only bolt in one direction too. So you can only bolt them like backwards. So like you see where the orange is? So each one only has one side where it's orange. So you have to, you know, cherry link them. Yoink and yoink. And then they all give that, so.
Yo,
Oh.
I gotta go eat.
Alrighty.
A bit.
See you, man. Take it
See
easy.
you, Lumi.
Really, you don't need coolant at all. Okay, that's cool. Well, then in this case, hopefully we don't need any coolant. I'm just gonna hook this all the way across, just for in case. I always like to have a couple odd redundant areas. But so this should be hooked up to the same. Yeah, we've got these right here. So, do they have to be empty for it to use the radiator? Or
I don't see why they would be.
does it still run? So it's best to just leave them empty and then the generator will run anyway. Oh, that's cool.
Can you put the
Oh,
coolant cells in, but
it's
have
fast.
them turned off?
Oh yeah. Or maybe even nail like an emergency coolant cell like right there, something.
Wonder like how many coolant cells you would need to get like say 25 to 50% of your max.
We'll just bolt like. I wonder if we can bolt the coolant cells themselves. I think that would be possible. But...
Yeah, you can. Senki did it when he was salvaging another ship.
Does that work? Yeah, that works. Oh, these are not mirrored properly, so I'll just leave the one there just in case. It's a little off-center, but that's nothing to be worried about. So, there we go. Still ship warp class 0.02. That's an... Okay, so...
The turret cradle, sorry.
Yeah, it's still the turret cradles. I was just... There's interesting... I didn't see that alignment before. But, so now what we might actually want is another FCU. Because we can hook 2 FCUs up to the MFC. And that may be ideal because we have 2 bridges. Yeah, if they change how it works, we can just have that backpack full of coolant. That should just be the emergency, but we can bolt one just like anywhere in here. There's a lot of space for it. And then all of these are just going to be extra storage for the fuel rods, because I have limited these, but they still go down at a reasonable rate. And I'd rather just, if you want to, like, load up on a ton of fuel and almost never have to come back.
So you've got space for
Yeah.
a whole bunch. It's like 4 on each bridge.
And so the radiators, so we're actually going to have to put in a little bit more. Yeah, we're going to have to turn up the rate at which they consume fuel. So let's try 15 on each. That's one of the things that I wanted to do, max out like how much it actually uses, so that the batteries, like, they aren't being drained. So 15, let's try 17. That should be, it's an odd number, but
We're trying to make it so it's even amount in, even amount out of each battery.
yeah, I would prefer a little bit of a positive. So I want to have a 3-way button on this. So we'll have normal operation. So we'll have off, which will be 0 rate. Then we'll have normal operating, which will be whatever this is. So 17, and they're blue. Okay, so right now 17 works. And if we like maneuver around a bit.
Like an over throttled version for in case you need to run the lasers a bunch.
Yeah. Okay, so those are fine. But yeah, then an over, like, emergency power. So that would probably put them at maximum. Or like something like 50. So if we're running the lasers a lot and all that, then we can have that running. Alright, so...
Just make you feel so much cooler to hit that button in combat to be like, we're on emergency power.
Yeah, and once we get colored lights, if there's gonna be red alert. You just know there's gonna be red alert. But so, here, why don't we put like a little bit of plating around these? Like, it's not gonna be much. I don't really want to work on the plating today. I just want to finish up all the core systems and auxiliary systems. But if we can get this to work better, then we can try and finish up the turrets today and see if they'll shoot properly. Alrighty. So, can't move it in anymore, yeah. No, the turret's on a small device base, just because of how, so with a large device base, so you see back here how these ones have like a lip and they have to go into the inside. So out here, since we're not working with an odd number of cargo crates, it would either have to be like right here or right there, or it would be sticking out a lot from the ship. But it can still work on a regular device base.
You just need to be creative with bolting plates.
Yeah. So then like that requires just another. Yeah. And we'll just slot that in. And what do you say for that? Maybe like a 2x72. That might be a little long, but it's okay. Okay, that works
How much
perfect.
space do you need on the bottom of the turret to hook
To hook what up?
the cabling?
You don't need much at all. I should have done that before I started putting plating on, but it's just hooking up power. So it's basically like even less than a maneuver thruster.
Once again, these crates are amazing.
Yeah, because it's just power and propellant wherever you want it along. So, and then what we'll do is we'll just copy and paste.
It's the ultimate distribution system, like
Mm-hmm.
distributed power.
Have you all seen the ship that Extinct just made?
I have not, no.
It's 8 whales.
8 whats? Levels?
Whale guns. It went right through
Oh.
one of Senki's wings.
Is it a fighter?
Not really. It's just a bunch of guns on a box.
Hmm. See, so I think this is actually much different than the other side. Oh yeah, this is up one more. I accidentally copy and pasted it a little bit too low, but that's no matter. Pop up one, or not. Is there something? Oh, that's what's blocking it, yeah. I wish that those wouldn't get in the way, but yet they do. Alright, that should fix all the errors with everything in here. Except it doesn't. That's delightful. Let's put another one back here, see if we can. And does that fix it completely? That does. Alright, now up to our actual warp class of 1.32, but that will definitely be able to be fixed. So that warp class is coming from these propellant tanks. So since we haven't really done anything to the nose, those will just be like that for a while. And then I think what it said also is, yeah, the radiators. So we can just throw on a ton of extra bolts in there and that would work. So now what we want to do. So a pilot chair in each of these. So devices, I think it's an interactables. Yeah, pilot chair. We'll want a pilot chair, its control table, and its stand. So you don't need the sides for a functional table, functional chair. All right.
You should turn the whole turret thing into a module so you can use it on other.
Yeah, I can do that once we finish it up. But so we'll have it facing forward. Alright. And we'll just bolt it all on. So I don't know if this needs to actually be hooked up to anything. I did a couple tests beforehand, and I don't think it does, but I think we can just add in more bolts to satisfy that. Yeah. Alright, so on this, what we will need. So we'll have 2 laser cannons. So use the arms, but yeah. See, what I like to do as well is on this, so I'll have heat monitors and ammo counters as well, and quick overviews of battery power, so that like if necessary, they know why they're not firing. So like if it's because of battery power, then they can just let the captain know to turn on uh, extra power and all that. Though I'm not quite sure which lever to use for this. So I could use centering levers, but then just turn off centering on them, because then it has a negative and a positive value. But I think that's the same thing with regular levers as well.
Can you modify a centering lever so you hit a button and it auto home?
Like it auto just corrects.
Yeah, so you could just drop the entire turret back to forward facing position. You don't need to use it.
Probably. That would. We'll try one of each. We'll see what happens. So we want this to be turret pitch. And so it may interact with the other side. So what we'll do is, if it does, we will just like name turret L, turret R. Okay.
Limit it downward. You
Yeah.
don't want to shoot yourself.
So we want to limit that. So lever min output, let's put that to just like 0. Okay, so it's the other way around. And then also I'm going to flip it around because that is a little annoying, having it face the wrong way, but alrighty. I knew I forgot something. Auto bolt, don't fail me now. I'm too lazy to put it in myself. Alright. Alright, and so 100 is like straight up, so that works. And then that's straightforward. And then we will get another lever, centering as well. And also we're going to turn the centering speed to 0.
So you don't have to hold down the button.
Yep. So then this will correspond to turret rotation.
Can you click the device field for the centering lever real quick when you get it?
The centering lever?
Yeah.
This is it. But so
I think you could just have one button that would set the lever centering speed back up to normal, so when you wanted to center the turret, you could just...
Okay, so it's a smart turret. That's useful as well.
Yeah, like, I don't
think it would throw off the ship's maneuverability to not have them all facing forward, but I think it would be nice to be able.
Okay, so I flip those around. And this around as well. That's kind of funny. But oh, that's flipped. Hmm. Okay. Alright, so it works. And then what we'll do is it's in machinery, turrets. So what you need the mag, you need structure. You also need structure mirror since we're going to be doing 2. You're also going to need body and body mirror. So we'll just put those on right now. And then you will take the laser cannon barrel and then just, it's that easy. Come on.
And the mirrors are so you can connect them in the back.
The mirrors are just so that when it's on a different side, like it still looks good. So like we'll have this, we'll have that mag facing outwards, and then we'll flip this over. And then this mag is also facing outwards.
It's a symmetry thing.
Yeah. So we'll just click that in. There we go. Oh, that's up above. And we'll click that in. And then so we can just put this right down here. Snaps right on. And then we'll put this right up here. Snaps right on. And then so I'll put in the like actual little monitoring devices later, but for now it will just be the 2 levers and the button for fire. I kind of want to just...
You'll add power output and like maybe the home fit.
There will be all kinds of like power, heat, all that good stuff on there.
An informed gunner is a good gunner.
Mm-hmm. I do wish, however, on the... Okay, that worked. So we'll just rename this to shoot. And then so mounted weapon fire is what you want to change. Oh yeah, crosshair. Ooh, I forgot about that. So, but you want to rename mounted weapon fire to shoot, and then make sure it's all bolted in, and this emphasis on should, but should work.
How do you add the crosshair? Are they like an iron sight type?
Yeah. So it's not shooting. Let's see what's up. You've got ammo. You have power. But you don't shoot. What is up with that?
Don't the turret pieces need to be bolted along the entire barrel so that it transfers ammo? Like so it's active.
It is bolted, and it also has active ammo in it.
Weird.
But it doesn't shoot. Anyone know what's up with that? I do not know. That's for sure. Because it has power. Do I... Yeah, it's all connected. It's all green with the rest of the ship. And the magazines, those don't need to be.
The magazines aren't, though.
Yeah, they don't need to be. The magazines are like coolant cells. You don't actually need to bolt them in. Like if we move that around, the magazines are still there.
What's the little durability tooltip on the center of this?
Oh, that's just saying, because these buttons are bound to fall off, if you hit something, it's just saying that it's going to fall off if it hits something. So, now, what is up? So, that doesn't make it shoot either. Just in case, I'm gonna save this, though. That's always a good... No.
Did you rename shoot value in the barrels as well as just the...
Yeah. Shoot, and shoot, and shoot.
But I meant in like the bit behind the barrel as well. Does that need to have a shoot?
No, it doesn't. Because this is just heat and ammo. See, now... Well, that's because what it does... So, stored ammo right now is 0. But like when you go in, it converts the ammo. See, and when you're running it, does stored power go up? I mean, just... Well, the ammo charged, and I guess it did, yeah. X local power. And what's odd about this is, so like I did the same thing. Like I have this ship, it's my personal like fighter. We'll just put it in. So I did the same thing. I renamed everything to shoot and all that. You had to bolt it on. See, like this works. The ammo's not bolted on here, like, and then that still shoots. But we'll try it, yeah. Literally anything.
To just copy paste the whole
These are
button state values.
Yeah. These are lasers. Like, what do you mean? Like, these have to have a small device base here? Oh, or like, okay, I see what you're saying. Like, oh, I'm not sure. This is going to be multi-crewed, yes.
Hello there, I'm
Guns
back.
itself. Hey, welcome back.
Did you have a good meal?
Oh, yeah, it was fantastic,
It's good to
to
hear.
be honest.
See, I don't know about that, but we'll try it. Because, like, the rotation and everything still works without that device base. But... Wait, so the guns or the chair?
Oh, they found a way to stick a chair to a fuel rod. And now you can like sit on it and you can be moved around.
Huh. Okay, so just that. Oh, I think I know.
So that makes a lot of sense because on your
Maybe,
other ship, they're mounted directly to the small device.
but on the device point are mounted weapon holders. As well.
Did no one read the email?
Ah, thank you for the follow. Okay, we'll try that, yeah. We'll do a couple combos, see what works. Okay, so... Nope, it's in machinery, yeah, and thrusters. I always forget that. It's like a little brain reset. Nope, that is not what I wanted. Nope. Okay, so it's not wanting to snap.
I'm gonna check this wiki and see if it has anything.
Yeah. Yeah, the turret holder did. Let's see if fixed weapon mount 1 is what it works. I think we need to have the second one. Let's try that. There we go. Boom. Okay. No, I did not want you. Okay. That's interesting. But at least now it's connected. No? That's not working. Let's try... Yeah, let's try the one size smaller, because that seems to be a bit big. Let's see if there's a
The
mounted...
wiki didn't seem to say anything about mounting.
Okay. There might be a mounted weapon holder. You know, I have an idea. Let's save this, so this is the X3. And what we'll do is open pre-made blueprints. See. Okay, none of these are combat ships. Let's try the tutorial.
Rotate the gun 90 degrees so that point you just put down is now facing the top.
Okay, I'll try that, yeah.
Oh, hello, Hydro.
Oh,
Didn't see you there.
hey Hydro. Oh, why is it? Okay. So... let's see if we're missing anything as well. The small one fit? Okay. Yoink, yoink. That one definitely doesn't fit. Wait, it could just be turret. Nope.
Oh, I just figured out what was wrong with.
Yeah? Hmm. Hey Max, how's it going?
And because the hauler, it doesn't actually use an MFU. It uses YOLOL, which makes it go straight if everything is symmetrical.
Yeah.
But one strut was missing. It wasn't, you know, counterbalancing for that,
Like-
and so it just would.
On this or... Hey Max,
Oh,
so
my hauler.
we're in a bit of a pickle. Do you know how weapons attach to these bad boys? uh, a Megahauler. Is there anything special? Like, is it just boom? Because this doesn't work, but if it's more of a bigger thing, you can hop in the voice chat. We're in general on the Save Our Ships Discord. No worries. It's all good.
Everything okay?
But see, that snaps
What does the
on.
bottom mounting point on that look like?
Wait, hold on a second. What if it's just I'm putting these on the actual wrong sides?
Oh, I need a fighter. Jesus Christ.
Like,
But I'm so bad at
a
making
fixed weapon
shiz.
mount? Yeah. So, like, we'll try, because I think those, like, these shouldn't be in the air. That's fine now, but that's because this is not mirrored.
I need to have 2 chairs and 1 gun.
Let's try bolting all of that. Chair goes on the side. Well, I mean, in the, isn't it the Lictor? They have stuff like this.
Both the Kingdom and Empire gunships have stuff like that.
Yeah. Let's try it with that,
Yeah, wait, gotta leave the group for a second.
wow. Okay, so it should be, yeah. I'm not sure if anybody in chat has it, but let me grab it real quick. Panda, would you send it for me, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
No problem.
I should probably auto-configure like my Streamlabs bot to post that occasionally, but... So,
Or put it in your description.
see, it's got... Or, let me see if I actually have the, oh, it's right here. Let me get... This should be the main invite. There we go. See, it's still getting power. Yeah, it's all bolted in. Huh.
That's the general station.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, thanks. There we go. Now we actually have to save as. So this is kind of janky. So maybe it fit. Now that I have it facing a different direction, maybe this hard point will fit in. And no, it doesn't. Let's look through all the turret stuff again. So there's all the laser stuff with the mounted weapon body. Fixed weapon mounts. Yikes, what could it be? Small turret turntables. I don't think it needs a turntable. That wouldn't make sense. It's already on a turntable.
Turntable on a turntable.
I mean, I guess that might work, yeah. The turret cradles are like this. It's what everything sits on. I don't even know if this. Yeah, I think they do require a fixed mount, but the basic cradles are. Can you even fit a seat on those? Oh, and did quality of the stream just drop insanely? Or is it alright? Oh.
On the Lictor, they're using these same turret cradles without the chair in the middle, but they have 4 guns
Okay, cool.
total. I don't know how. I don't know how that connects. You might just have the guns sideways.
Like, I'll just try putting it in all of the different angles. Is it not bolted? It's not bolted.
On the Lictor, they have it on the outside where the ammo, like the ammo thing you have now, is facing up away from the.
Yeah. Come on. So what I'm thinking is to use. So fixed weapon mount? Is that what? Okay. So here's our fixed weapon mount. Yeah, no problem. So we'll bolt that on and we'll see if it shoots. If it doesn't, what we can do is, I don't know if this is a thing, but the fixed weapon mount could be facing the wrong way.
I think the fixed weapon mount is facing the right way. If you look at it, it's a little wider than the turret. If you turn the turret sideways in the mount, that's how you would fit 2.
Yes, Panda is white. That's what Senki had to do.
Like that.
Yeah, it snapped perfectly.
Yes.
Even
like
more
that.
firepower than you thought you did.
Well, actually, I want to use the regular one down here for that. That one. Okay, so it meets them. I don't think they're bolted. That's...
Hey Sim, what's up?
Hey, how's it going?
Okay, so what's the delay on the stream?
It's not that long actually. It's like
That's
maybe, uh, yeah,
Okay, let's see. So I'm pretty sure you need the fixed mounts. Also, you've got your fixed mount inversed there.
okay. Let's just,
Yeah.
right way on the entire time. Smooth.
Yeah, like that. I'm not quite sure if it matters, but you know,
And
to
oof,
be on the safe side.
does it just count as connected? I don't even know.
It should count as connected.
But so, that doesn't shoot. So,
You know what you could do? You could probably use turntables on those endpoints where you've got the fixed
right
turret.
here. Like a turntable below it?
Yeah, I actually don't know. Does the advanced cradle have like rotation capacity? Actually, I think it might be able to rotate. I'm not quite sure.
Like,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
that-
look at the Lictor image again.
Wait,
yeah.
use your selection tool and you should be able. Oh yeah, pitch. Okay, yeah. So it's got built-in pitch. Nice.
Yeah. So,
Try flipping the You see the part that's sticking up? I think that might be supposed to go down. I can't remember.
okay.
What?
Like,
Oh yeah, those part. Yeah, you've got your actual turrets upside down. I'm not quite sure if it matters to be honest. But
wait, like these
he's
things
right.
are upside down? Okay.
Yeah, those things that are sticking out on top. Yeah. I think those are attachment points for your actual turret to the base. Like
The
to help
main
you.
body section is upside down.
How does this fit though? Wait, try it one by one maybe.
All right.
I've never used those advanced ones. I just find them too bulky to be fair.
Like, it snaps in the middle. You know, we'll just see if it works. Then it's not gonna work though, because it's gonna be disconnected.
If it
Yeah.
snaps in the middle of that
Actually,
one, take out the
you-
fixed weapon mount and just try snapping them directly to.
Yeah, no, the fixed weapon mount is, I think, is probably a requirement.
I don't know. We'll just... Yeah,
Think it
actually,
might
I
work.
think it may be a requirement,
Because
because,
that just doesn't look right.
yeah, and this, it's not connected. Or it is? Okay.
You might be using the wrong turret middle section. You might want to switch that out for the mirrored version, because there's also attachment points on the sides of
So,
Yeah, maybe like switch those two turrets actually like in place. Like the one on the left goes to the right, and the right one goes to the left one.
like,
But then you know with the ammo switched around, and then on the turret mount.
you mean like,
Well, you know what? I'm gonna boot up the game for you real quick and check it out.
like that?
Yeah, and then switched around. Yeah. Try that, maybe.
Alright. It just has to be considered barely attached. Like, I'm sure it still goes completely through something, but yeah, it still didn't work.
Yeah, for
You
example,
still need
Jackson,
the fixed
you
mount.
don't have to go through the entire beam. You can go through the tiny little slits.
Thank you for the follow. Yeah, like over here, kind of. So, did I delete my... I did delete my mount. That's the wrong mount.
Did no one read the email?
Thank you for the follow. The 2 ovals. Like, could be. What we can try is, so if we just select this, I'm not sure it'll work like come on. Like this.
I think that might be the right orientation.
We're gonna actually bolt this though, that would help. But of course, oh, I didn't even throw it. That's kind of annoying. Oh yeah, right here. So like we'll want where are they? They're over there. So like this. I think I have to switch the body around.
Switch that one to the other side and flip it over. And
Yeah.
For the tutorials in the ship design, do they include turrets?
No. Okay, well, it's... Oh! It works! Finally! Okay. So like that.
You should write that down somewhere and put it on the forum so people know.
Yay! I'm gonna take screenshots of this, and I will use... Oh, that took way too long to figure it out. Oh man.
It took that much time to get it right the first time. You're never gonna forget that.
No. Oh. I feel like this is almost like a head desk moment. Alright. Yeah, you slam your head into your desk.
Yeah.
Just lay there thinking about what you've done.
Advanced facepalm.
So if we flip this over, and then... So I guess we'll just be having quad laser turrets then, for kicks.
The whole
More
problem all
firepower.
along. Yeah. The problem was you didn't have enough firepower. The game.
Yeah. There was simply a lack of DACA.
What language is that in anyway?
I have no clue.
Or language.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of tutorial videos to help people in this, otherwise it's all over. I'm just gonna delete this off, and then we'll take that. Boom. Alright, now... Oh! I think I may want to turn down like my effects, but... Ooh, that's beautiful.
Interestingly, the lifter only has 5 of these cradles total. You may be accidentally creating a gunship.
Yeah. It's... it's much slower now, that's for sure. It's gonna take a bit to get used to these, but they are nice. I am saving this. If I lose this, I would be very upset.
Gotta make sure to update the module when you put like the auto home and
Yeah. So if we take out all of those, it's still $6 million. So this is an expensive turret. Yeah, it can't depress far enough so that it can only shoot straight forward at the least. So it shouldn't ever hit anything. And I think with actually with the smaller weapon mounts, yeah, okay. So these smaller weapon mounts are what you'd have if you only wanted one. I think, at least.
Other way up.
Other way?
Maybe.
I don't know, but we can deal with this for now. Alright, so we'll have... This will definitely drive up the cost, but I guess we can have dual laser turrets.
Important.
Yeah.
Check a lot of cargo.
I mean, can it do something like against smaller fighter?
Yeah.
Fighters?
Could, yeah. I want to see if we can figure out, so if I just copy paste this whole thing, take out that, is there a specific way like that they'll fit into weapon mount 1? Because it looks like, you know, on those, it has this on both sides, but for here, it might only have it on the one. So, like how on
Rotate
this?
the one on the right 90 degrees so that the ammo goes up, and then you can
Alright.
other way, I think.
You can always try both. It's hard to check.
Yeah. So we've got those matching up. It's this little bit here that's messing it up. Plug side, yeah, the plug side should be down, but I think on this size, it's just really not small enough.
It might be that the middle of the weapon requires a different mount when
Or-
you want to put it in.
Maybe, oh, yeah, okay. It just had to be rotated around. And then this way, so we can actually just have the dual instead of quad. But if in case we ever need it, there is quad. So I'm just gonna pick all these up. And we'll just shuffle them off. And then we'll slap these on. Alright. And then down here we'll do the same thing.
The fact that flipping that HUD mount around walked is stupid.
Yeah.
By the way, Hulkrafter, your mic's doing your thing.
Alright.
Who?
You.
Okay. And then what we'll do.
What's wrong with that?
Sounds like you're really close to it, maybe.
Yeah, there's a couple things that they could change about this whole system.
I mean, everyone on the stream now knows what they need to do, though. So
Yeah. Oh, I accidentally flipped these the wrong way. Still, I think. Did I? That? So that's the mirrored body. This is also the mirrored body. I need a normal one. There we go.
Might be easier in future to build it into the mount, starting with the middle piece, so you always get that snapping right.
Yeah, I agree. Nope, that already is in. I need these to be like kind of symmetrical. That would be... Okay, there we go. Cool. Alright. It's all hooked in. There we are.
You're gonna have to be careful about people following you out of the station unknown, ambushing you right.
Yeah, but in that case you can just go. That's another thing I'm gonna change on there is making these controls less touchy.
At the max speed they can move.
Yeah, so that well, that just allows more fine control. I think we can change the max speed. Well, not that
So it
these
seems
levers.
to pitch up way faster than it goes sideways.
Yeah.
It might be the turntable itself.
Yeah, this has target velocity. No, we'll just leave it like that. So the thing I wanted though is, so let's actually set the controls. I wish it would, come on, like just stay, but
For a moment there, it looked
Alright.
like you could have hit the front of the ship.
really? See, because this is the lowest you can go. Like over here. Oh, I see what you're saying. That's a good point, yeah. Is it this that... Actually, wait, no, I want to set it on there. On this. There we go.
It's effective, but man, does it mess with your head.
Yeah. It'd be interesting if we could get Yolol to just where you're looking. But now let's throw on that turret. Where is it? The site. I don't even know if it's in this section, but it might be in something else. No. Where could it be? Could it be devices? Control table crosshair. There we are. I think this is in lieu of a control table. What we could do is we could just kind of jerry-rig this and make like a custom ship like control thing. Is it just, how is this supposed to snap on? Does it snap onto the seat? No. There's a flat spot on the back of the control. Ah, I see.
Apparently there's a small update on Monday and possibly the factory mining laser update later on this week.
Yeah, so hopefully that's this week. And it keeps snapping odd, so what I'm just gonna do is I'm just gonna, yeah, turn off snapping.
I'm super hyped for the factory stuff. Hope I get in so I can mess around.
Yeah, the factory stuff is going to be really cool. Also, don't freak out how off-center that is. It's just temporary while I figure out the correct aiming.
The vertex snapping might help you with getting the iron sight.
And now that's because I disabled snapping. There we go. And I forgot to bolt it. I wish there was like a little reminder that would say, hey, bolt.
You're about to move something that hasn't been bolted yet.
And move it up a bit. Or in this case, sideways. A little bit to the left, which is down. Thank you. A little bit up. And then bolt and bolt. Those look about right. Okay, now it needs to move left a bit and down. So alright, and then bolt.
Does the crosshair have a vertex snapping interface that you can click?
Don't believe so, but we'll find out just now. Okay, it does for the notches, but in this case we want it to be more precise. Nothing short of precision. A little bit more down.
Once again, an informed gunner is a good gunner.
Yeah. We'll just do one bolt this time because I'm inevitably going to have to move it again. Just a tiny bit. Alright. Bolt, bolt. Alright. Cool. And there is a turret. The closed alpha feedback maybe. And then for this to become a module. And then what we'll do is we'll just copy paste. Yoink. Yoink. Yoink.
Like the added sound effects simulator.
Ah, thank you. You know, They bring me a little bit of extra joy when... Actually, wait, this has been pretty good, so I'm not sad, but there we go. Oh, and it deselected. Oh, maybe the closed alpha, because we have a channel in there where we can put our feedback and stuff
in
that
the
we
main
want.
server tends to get drowned out.
Yeah. Thank you. I've been working on my yoinks a lot, you know, just I wonder if let's see if we tilt this. That's what I forgot to do. Bolt it. Oh, that's never gonna evade me.
I like that it still tries to control it at first, and then just lets go, and it's like, ah.
Yeah. It's like, well, I mean, thanks for
people need
trying.
me.
Let's, I'm curious to whether is it controlling both? We'll find out. Okay, no, it's controls them separately, which is good, so I don't have to rename anything to like turret left, turret right.
I think it's cool. I guess they must be in their same in their own network.
Yeah. But so now we have our 2 turrets on, and yeah. I'll have to get sticky notes next time and just slap that on. So let's delete these. I don't think I need to put them back in. Please work saving. Okay, cool.
They should add a message confirm for opening the testing window that said, "Did you forget to add bolt?"
Yeah, right before you hit F5, which is test flight, but... And currently we're sitting at 6.2 million for this, so now really what we have to do from here is we'll have our plating, which I'm not going to do today because just in general, but so we'll have our plating, and that actually may be mostly it. Maybe just some refining like of our features and adding in some extra stuff. Potentially another FCU down there for controlling the lower command deck. But so...
Didn't you also need to add more bolts to the radiator?
Oh yeah, I do have to add more bolts. But this is, for being as chunky as it is, it's pretty solid.
It's got really decent maneuverability.
It does have pretty good maneuverability for something this big. Okay,
That's
so...
better than the massive whale thing that wasn't that big that extinct.
Yeah, so now we'll, well, not now, but we'll put in the floors and all that and make it work upside down, and then, of course, buttons so that we can actually open the doors instead of just walking up and hitting open state.
You gonna add the turret auto home, or save that for a different version?
I think that, oh, okay, so it does control both turrets, I guess. Oh, it's a turret light show. Come on.
It's in the opposite direction, so it is.
360 defense, redefined. But so,
like an octopus just flailing around.
yeah. So I guess we do have to rename them now, so we'll name this turret pitch R. That's actually the left side of the ship, so I'm not going to name it turret pitch R. I will name it turret pitch L. Alrighty, and then this will be shoot L.
Yo, Tim, do
Heyo.
your navigation receiver actually work?
I
Right?
believe so.
Really?
Yeah, it's used on a couple of the ships, I think. And then so, as that side is R, everything over here will be R. Or, yeah. No, I have no clue what I'm saying.
It's so weird watching the stream with the stream delay after you.
Yeah, I really should turn it off on for like building, but I figure when I'm actually flying around, it's best to have it. Don't want
What
Why?
purpose?
stream snipers.
You know, that is very important.
Okay, I have now like a frame. What do I do now? Like, how do I start building the inner workings?
So usually what I like to start with after I build the frame is main engines and generators. Like, well, you want to put in your propellant and then your generators, and then your main engines.
I mean, it's gonna be a small ship, so probably no generator, right? Like, it's supposed to be a
Yeah.
fighter or something. I don't know.
If you can have a generator in it, though, you should, because you might not always be near a support.
I would say actually put in a generator. So like my fighter, so it has 2 batteries on it, which is probably a really small amount. But so with those 2 batteries, like if it's shooting consistently and the generator isn't ramped up, I run out of power in all of like 5 seconds.
Okay.
So
So
let's,
I put the generator in the back. Okay.
alright, Carnite. Let's see. So in each box, there's 17, 28, and you said what, 16 boxes times 25. Alright, so then we'll delete these as well. We'll just do a little bit of clutter patrol. And then hit that amazing save button again. Alright, so we're sitting pretty at almost 6 million, so 5.9 million. So today we really finished, we got all the main systems working, and we included a couple of our extra systems that we wanted, you know, the turrets and all that. So that we accomplished what we wanted to do today. So next time I stream, what we'll be doing is we will be putting up all the plating and extra control seats and making sure that this is all user friendly and so that anyone can hop on and pilot. So if you'd like to see more, please follow me. I also have a YouTube, Simulator Haven, where these are all posted after recording. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Have a good one, guys.